Hello! On this week's episode of the Neon Joystick, we're going to take a deeper look into Limeade, the Lime Arcade, what makes it tick, what it needs to be refurbished, so I can give it back to my nephew in the summer at his wedding. So, let's get started. So taking a closer look at Limey here, we are very dirty. It needs a real good wipe down for sure. This screen is so far back and the bezel isn't quite perfect. And that's not good enough for me. And if it's not good enough for me, it's not good enough for my nephew. Also, when I put this carriage bolt in, I cracked the acrylic. So we'll redo that for sure. Anything else? Touch up that little bit of paint. Gonna leave this rat's nest of wiring alone, I think. Coming around back. So this monitor, I'm not really sure I want to trust it. Maybe I'll replace it. It does look like it's got a VESA mount, so maybe I could just put a board in. Inside also needs cleaning up. And you can see the hard drive is literally just resting on top of that. That's no good. I think I'm going to replace it with a solid state drive and mount that securely to the side. And I believe this is a backup hard drive. That will become the new backup hard drive, and then hopefully everything will be good. And of course, we're gonna have to paint that base I made. It's not very exciting. It is literally just some ply and a scrap 2x with some rubber feet on the bottom. I'll touch up this paint here is a little ragged, probably from me struggling to get the monitor in and out. That side looks pretty good. All right, we have a plan. Starting with a dry dusting. Also should replace this button, it's a little scratched up. Maybe I'll get a Hap brand button instead of, I think this is recycled out of the X Arcade, I think they were called. Those things are kind of crap, but they're also a gateway drug to arcade gaming. Here's a better look at it all cleaned up. It cleaned up nicely. It actually kind of brought out the green a little bit more. Fun fact, I was drawing this lime on the side of this machine and I got a phone call from my friend Crystal, who is not my friend anymore. She told me that I get all the fun things, but like, make your own damn projects, lady. It is fun. You know, I think I will keep this monitor in there. It needs some cleaning up. I'm gonna paint all the silver black, and I'm going to make sure that there's a way you can push the on-off switch, just in case it ever loses power and you need to cycle the screen. But it looks like a decent monitor. It's got coax in. One big benefit of this is it's got its own speakers built in, so I don't need to worry about a separate speaker system. And judging from the price tag, it was 10 bucks in 2014 at a thrift store, so it still has some life left. And the monitor's so easy to swap. I think that does it. I got a list, I got a plan. Next week we'll, I guess, go over what we can do with limited budget, and then we'll go from there. I guess this will be the focus of the show for the foreseeable future. I want it perfect. Nothing is too good for my nephews.